I'm Ellis Martin. In this segment of the Ellis Martin Report and MoneyTalk Radio, we speak with Joel Freudman, the CEO of TRU Precious Metals, trading on the TSX Venture Exchange as TRU and in the U.S. as TRUIF. TRU Precious Metals is advancing high-grade gold and copper discoveries in the Central Newfoundland Gold Belt on its 100% owned Golden Rose project, originally optioned from the TSX-listed Altius Minerals. Golden Rose is a regional-scale 264.25 square kilometer land package, including 45 kilometers strike length along the deposit-bearing Cape Ray Valentine Lake Shear Zone, directly between Calibre Mining's Valentine Gold Project and Matador Mining's Cape Ray Gold Project. As a former practicing securities M&A corporate lawyer with focus on mining clients, Mr. Freudman currently serves as the CEO and director of both public and private mineral exploration companies. Mr. Freudman is the president of Resurgent Capital Corp, a Toronto merchant bank focused on undervalued microcapitalization Canadian public companies. Mr. Freudman is a member of the Law Society of Upper Canada and holds a Juris Doctor degree from Western University and a Bachelor of Commerce degree from the University of Toronto. Joel, welcome to the program. It's fantastic to have you on the air with us today.
Thanks for having me back, Ellis.
I'm holding a news release, and it's really quite astounding. You've done a deal with Eldorado Gold for gold in Newfoundland. That is a major player. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we brought in a real big-time partner here, which we're ecstatic about, really. It all started with a meeting at the PDAC Mining Convention in Toronto in March. We've been working on this since then. One of the people from our strategic investor knew their VP of exploration. That kicked things off. It's been quite a long process, extensive technical due diligence, extensive negotiations. We're thrilled to now have Eldorado coming in as an option partner on our Golden Rose project in Southwest Newfoundland. We can definitely talk about the terms, but high level, they have the ability to earn up an 80% interest in the project. And the headline kind of value overall of the deal is $15 million Canadian on TRU Precious Metals, where our whole market cap is 5 million Canadian. So we're thrilled with the deal and to bring in a partner like Eldorado.
So they're pumping money into the company for the next couple of years, essentially, correct? To do the exploration for you.
I mean, actually on both fronts, right? They're going to be putting in cash $250,000 a year for the next 5 years. And at the end, if they exercise, a $7 million lump sum cash payment. And then also over the next 5 years, they're going to be putting in $7 million of exploration. Call it $1 million a year. It's a bit back-ended. So yes, exactly. Helping fund the company at the corporate level and for exploration. I think it's a great win-win for both companies because they get exposure in a very exciting project and region. And for TRU, it really helps us cover corporate overhead and all the exploration work, which is terrific.
It just goes to show you that relationship building is really, really important in our business. You got to press the flesh. You got to get out there and you have to have the goods.
These things take time, right? I think especially in mineral exploration, but certainly it takes time. Like I said, this has been a deal that's about probably 5-6 months in the works. The introduction came from Garth Earls, who's our project evaluations advisor, came to us from Ormond. Ormond is our strategic investor I brought in last September. That was a deal that took 6 months from when we met them in March 2023 at PDAC. For a deal of this size, these are things that take 4-6 months to put together, but you want to have a really rock solid partnership with great partners to really give the company and the project the most torque possible. And I think now we've really accomplished that in the last year and a half, bringing in a strategic investor, Ormond, last year, $3 million Canadian investment, followed with this top line number, $15 million deal with Eldorado. Really massive. We're very fortunate to be in this position, very excited to partner with them. And we can't wait to leverage, in addition to the funding, their technical expertise in attacking Golden Rose very effectively over the coming weeks, months, and years.
Does this make TRU Precious Metals really a story in Newfoundland, a standout story?
Without question. In particular, it's very interesting because both of our neighbors have gold deposits. We don't have the quantified gold deposits yet, but we are beside a 5 million ounce gold mine. Both of our neighbors have B2 Gold as a very large investor, another multi-billion-dollar global producer. And so for Eldorado to step in here, in between two investees of B2 Gold, I think sets up all kinds of interesting transactional opportunities for down the road, let alone, again, a major validation of our Golden Rose project, which has both high-grade gold and high-grade copper. So really exciting to see where things go from here.
These days, I like a good copper and gold story together. And you have started your summer exploration program for copper at Golden Rose.
That's right. That's been underway now for several weeks. We're going to be rolling out results probably over the next month to 2 months as we get data back really and process it. The idea behind this copper program is we know there's high-grade copper on our Golden Rose project. Even though it's primarily gold, we've hit high-grade copper copper in drilling. We have all kinds of high-grade grab samples, rock samples from surface. So we know there's copper on the property. Very exciting component of the electrification of the economy, kind of the whole battery metals, EV play. And a lot of gold companies, including majors, are looking to diversify their gold exposure into copper. So for us to have both high-grade gold and high-grade copper, Golden Rose, is a terrific kicker for us. And the idea of this program is let's firm up some more drill targets so we can evidence that there's more copper at our Golden Rose project.
Well, you certainly have a lot of land there, enough to do exploration indefinitely.
Definitely. I fully agree. And so having this Eldorado option is going to be terrific because they're going to be funding really millions of dollars of exploration over the years. That's going to very much help us cover the property more effectively. And also having a company that's got this kind of experience in finding, advancing, building, and producing mines, they know how to attack a project with significant expertise. Even though I'm really pleased of our team, they have bench strength that we couldn't simply attain at our scale. And so to be able to use their resources, it's really helpful in terms of attacking the property the best way. They're going to look at Golden Rose top to bottom, every kind of mile of the project, which is very valuable. And they're going to give their own lens on it before we start really attacking with a drill program, probably later this year, early next year. Again, having that kind of insight and professional resources and technical expertise is going to be invaluable in giving us the best shot for major discoveries, which we hope ultimately leads to, of course, significant returns for investors as well.
And of course, you're in one of the best jurisdictions in the world. Permitting is very easy there in Newfoundland.
Yeah, I've gotten meetings with the minister on a week's notice. Like, they're terrific in Newfoundland. Kind of everything gets processed. They have a very good recording system. All the things you would want. Importantly, investors may not find that all that interesting, but it's exceptionally important if you're hoping to one day build a mine. And so that's why a company like Eldorado is moving into Newfoundland. And that's why we're very lucky that our project is in that province. Great place to be situated for mine finding and mine building.
TRU Precious Metals. Joel Freudman, thanks so much for joining me today on the program. I look forward to speaking with you very soon.
Thanks, Ellis. Everybody keep an eye on TRU.
I've been speaking with Joel Freudman, the CEO of TRU Precious Metals, trading on the TSX Venture Exchange as TRU, and in the U.S. on the OTC as TRUIF. The company's website is TRUPreciousMetals.com. That's TRU spelled TRU Preciousmetals.com. TRU Precious Metals is a paid sponsor of the Ellis Martin Report, which means we are biased. Forward-looking statements have been made. We make no company recommendations on this program with regard to the purchase of any securities. As always, when considering investing, after doing your own due diligence, do so at your own risk. This is Money Talk Radio, and I'm Ellis Martin.